Hello, friend. Welcome to 10 Bestest, where we sift through the noise so you don't have to. I'm Karen McFarlane-Holman.
And I'm Brian Hart.
Today, I'm going to be telling you exactly how you're smart.
And I'm going to share all things bookish. Let's get to it.
My cool sheet, I'm going to be talking about something that comes from psychology, and it is called Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences. Howard Gardner is a professor of cognition and education at Harvard University who has been studying psychology and human potential for decades. His work led to his development of what he initially called 6 intelligences. But today, Gardner's theory is now known as the theory of multiple intelligences, and there are now 9 types of intelligence on this list. And psychologists are staying open to the possibility of more being added as they are discovered. I want to give you a summary of the 9 types of intelligences, and I want you to listen and think about which ones resonate with you. First, there's verbal linguistic intelligence. So this is well-developed verbal skills and sensitivity to sounds, meaning, and rhymes of words. There is logical mathematical intelligence, thinking conceptually and abstractly. There is spatial visual intelligence. This is the capacity to think in images and pictures and visualize accurately and abstractly. There is bodily kinesthetic intelligence. This is controlling one's body's movements and to be able to handle objects skillfully. There's musical intelligences, ability to produce and appreciate rhythm, pitch, and timbre. There's interpersonal intelligence, this capacity to detect and respond appropriately to moods, motivations, and desires of others. There is intrapersonal, and this is our capacity to be self-aware and in tune with our own inner feelings, values, beliefs, and thinking processes. There's naturalist intelligence. This is the ability to recognize and categorize plants and animals and other objects in nature. And there is existential intelligence, this sensitivity and capacity to tackle deep questions about human existence, such as what is the meaning of life? Why do we die? How did we get here? He used it in the context of how teachers can keep these intelligences in mind when teaching concepts, which is how I learned about it. But it is so fascinating. We can all understand each other better and ourselves better, knowing Gardner's theory of multiple intelligences.
Oh, this is really cool.
Isn't it?
This is so many things that I have kind of known but never had a name for.
Yes, exactly.
Or definition,
exactly.
like an exact definition. You know, I thought maybe a little more blurred of this and that. No, yeah,
right.
I'm a more visual learner, or I'm more curious about other people than it seems like maybe some are. But maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm thinking too much inside my own head. All these things that are going on. So this is really cool to see it in
yes,
words.
and there's 9, but we can, like, maybe I have 3 that are at the top, and then I have 3 that are medium and 3 that are lower, or something like that. We are all combinations of all of these.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, no one's going to want to look at this list and go, oh, I'm definitely not those 5 things. I'm maybe this one, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's not the idea, of course. And some people are going to think, well, I'm all of those. The other end of the
I'm all 9 equally.
Yeah, I'm the best at everything, which means that you're probably missing at least 1 or 2 of those, or more.
Maybe the self-awareness one.
Yeah, exactly.
Just saying.
Or maybe you're perfect. Who knows?
That could be. There's, the 0.1%. Or something.
Of course, that 90% of the people seem to be.
Yeah, but I do, you know what, one of the things I love about this are people who maybe they feel like they aren't intelligent because they see intelligence as a certain thing, like if you're good at math.
Right.
But they might have that kinesthetic thing, or they might have the interpersonal one or something like that, making them just as valuable in all of our lives and society and everything else. So
yeah, that's so cool.
I hope it helps people.
Yeah, I've always heard of I'm not book smart, but I'm street smart. And that's kind of where you left it. It's like 2 different things.
Yes.
You're one or the other.
That's right.
Maybe you're a combo of both. And what I love about this too is you can see which ones are your strengths, and you can do a couple different things. You can either lean into those and really excel and use that to your advantage in life, or you can kind of work on the ones that maybe you aren't. And there's kind of a couple different philosophies on which is better. And again, I like kind of both. Like sometimes if you know your strengths, you can utilize that. But I don't think there's anything wrong with working on the other ones too. Knowing just that maybe that's not your natural way, and if you really if something's on the line, maybe go with your strengths or something like that. So cool.
Yeah. And depending on the situation, you might let some of
absolutely.
them shine and some of them take the back seat or whatever.
Yeah,
So.
that's so cool. Well, thank you so much
you're
for
welcome.
sharing that. All right, I am going to be talking about a website, and this is one of those things that I just can't really believe that I didn't know about this, because once I saw it, I was blown away. This website is called Book Riot. Book Riot is the largest independent editorial book site in North America and home to a host of media, from podcasts to newsletters to original content, all designed around diverse readers across all genres. So their mission, I'm going to say it word for word, we're dedicated to the idea that writing about books and reading should be just as diverse as books and readers are. We began with the goal of leading a new discussion around books, readers, and publishing. Individually and collaboratively, we do the work each day to innovate fresh content and services to our readers, amplifying marginalized voices and challenging ourselves and our community to be inclusive. As of July 2021, more than 1/3 of Riot New Media's group staff are people of color, and it's about 34% of their contributors, and that's just the beginning. They're trying to get better every day. They have 9 main article sections. So they have the main section, they have audiobooks, children's, comics, as in comic books, mystery, thriller, nonfiction, romance, sci-fi, fantasy, young adult, and read harder. I love that one. They have 8 different podcasts. Count them, 8. That's mind-boggling to me. All the books, Book Riot the podcast, For Real, Get Booked, Hey Ya, Kid Lit these days, Read or Dead, SFF Yeah, and Win in Romance. They have a newsletter, they have merch, they have a book club, of course. They have different ways to save on books, they have different giveaways that happen all the time, and of course they have a YouTube channel. Although right now, they used to have a lot of different varying topics. Right now it's just every Tuesday, which is still once a week, and they talk about new releases on their books. It is just a book lover's dream. Check out Book Riot.
I love them already. I
Yes,
love them.
everything about
I've
them.
never heard of them before now.
I know, me neither. It's wild because it is fast. And some of those podcasts are like in 500 episodes. So they've definitely been around a while.
Whoa. Okay, so is it a bookstore? Or
As far as I can tell, it's just a website.
Okay, so it's like to find out about these books. It's like
Yeah.
information and
Yeah, they do sell books and they
reviews?
sell merch, and they'll talk about old books that they love,
Okay.
new books that they love, basically anything book.
Yeah,
They'll talk
yeah,
about it in
yeah.
some way. They have recommendations, just discussions.
Cool.
Their newsletter, or their articles, or if you go into the nonfiction section, it's 10 nonfiction books, 10 business books for your next power meeting, and
Yeah.
lists and all the things you would expect
Yeah.
from a book.
Yeah, and I love their
Nice.
name, Book
Yeah.
Riot. It's
Yeah.
like edgy and
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's great.
So cool.
Woo. Okay. I mean, I'm gonna have to dive in.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thank you.
You're very welcome. And where can we check those out on the show notes?
Yes, all the show notes for this week, 10bestest.com/gum.
Awesome.
Thank you for joining us, friend. I'm Karen McFarland Holman.
And I'm Brian Hart.
Let us know in the comments which of the types of intelligence resonated best with you.
And we would love to hear, what is your favorite book that you've read recently?
If you're enjoying the show, please give us a like and share it with a friend.
Stay tuned tomorrow for another great show.
And don't forget to stay curious.